We're going to see Isaac work some kicks right away. He's going to start working on that front leg right away. This guy can kick.
DeJesus still calm. Threw a nice big kick. Did you see the knee from the side angle up to the head? That shows a lot of dexterity and flexibility.
This is where Esparza wants to be, right in the clinch. He's going to work for a takedown here. Esparza wants to keep DeJesus' back on that cage. He does not want this fight out in the middle of the ring.
Miguel looking for anything now to find an angle.
This is where DeJesus needs to be, right here. A little bit of distance between him, and this is where he can get his legs and his hands working together.
I look for him to try to work behind a kick. Step right into a right hand there. That'll get DeJesus' attention.
Yeah, it will.
Accidental low blow there. DeJesus showing some great balance.
You can definitely see DeJesus' Muay Thai style of fighting. Rear leg kicks, good solid knee strikes.
Muay Thai fighters are also known for their great balance. Good center. In position here, you see DeJesus. Nice sweeping leg kick, takes his opponent down, comes in and finishes up.
Don't be surprised here if DeJesus just steps back and gets his back on his feet. He is working that rear leg kick to that front leg.
Again, that's Buhawi. You know they really work on the kicks in any position. Back inside, throwing some strikes. The quickness from DeJesus.
Well, we know DeJesus knows how to finish a fight. He's got to keep working, though. If he's going to stay down on the ground, he's got to keep working.
Referee taking a good look. It looks as though Esparza will survive this first round. But not without sustaining an ugly cut. I don't know if this will go another round. That cut looks very nasty.
They're definitely going to be calling in the doctors to take a look at those cuts. It's real hard to tell with the blood spatter on how bad the cuts are. Once it gets wiped off, then we'll be able to see if this is going to continue.
Well, DeJesus has enough experience to know that's a good cut, and he's going to go after it.
Those leg kicks are just powerful. They put Esparza in a bad position. Big right hand. As you can see, he's putting pressure on that eye. Referee taking a good look here.
That right hand was set up by those leg kicks. Those powerful rear leg kicks set up that big right hand.
DeJesus has position.
Now this is where the cut becomes a factor, because right now those eyes are filling with blood.
And there's a lot of it coming out right now.
Now if you are Esparza, excuse me, what are you doing in this position? You're cut, you're vulnerable, the guy is trying to choke you out, punch you out. What's your defense here, Brad?
Well, again, you got to change your position right now. He needs to he needs to improve his guard position, and he needs to keep everything close right now, not allow any distance between DeJesus and himself.
Now, can this blood actually act as a liquid that's going to cause him to lose his grip?
Well, of course it's slippery, but you got a lot of bodily fluids going on in there. It's just the concern is that the blood gets in the eyes and he can't see what's coming at him. That's the important factor on the blood. You know, it's interesting we talk about blood, and a lot of people don't realize that before fights, these fighters have to go through hepatitis tests, AIDS tests, so they are cleared when there is bloodshed in the ring. And a normal person may not know that, but they are cleared because with this contact, you know, the transmission of disease is very high, especially with a cut that's bleeding like that.
And you can see De Jesus here has a lot of blood on him, and none of it is his.
This is where De Jesus has got to put some pressure on. He's clearly setting up a big rear leg kick here.
De Jesus is really looking to land something to do some damage. You can see he can take his opponent down anytime he pleases. Miguel again in a familiar position on his back. It seems as though he just dropped down in that position. I don't see why. He hasn't done anything of value in this position except for survive.
And that's what he's doing. He's trying to survive this round. He's trying to get out, hopefully get refreshed, and come back in the last round and try to make something happen.
Round 2 action is over. Here we go.
Now watch, De Jesus is setting up for a big rear leg kick here.
You can see the pain in those kicks. Oh. Spin kick to the midsection. That is confidence to the 10th power.
It is, and that's probably how that kick felt too, to the 10th power. That landed solid.
His reaction has really been to those leg kicks, Jennifer. As you can see, every time he feels it, he grimaces. It's just like, oh my God.
Well, he definitely struck a nerve in that left leg and the front leg kick, and that set up that devastating other kick.
Miguel Esparza definitely gets my Tough Man Award for the night. He has taken a lot of abuse, a lot of big punches, elbows, severe cuts, you name it, he's received it.
We've seen it time and time again. Andre De Jesus is working. He appears to be the winner of this fight, but you know, anything can happen, and there's still a good majority of this round left, and Miguel being as tough as he is, you never know, he might turn it around.
Yeah, and that's right now Esparza's only hope is to try to get an arm bar, try to get some type of an arm lock in place.
Both fighters now just jockeying for position. If Miguel was to get some sort of arm bar here and to stop this fight, if they stood both fighters up and gave a decision, there's no way you would think that De Jesus lost this fight.
Absolutely not. And I like what De Jesus is doing. Even though he's in the guard, he's still active, he's still throwing punches, and he's still pressing forward with the action.
I got to tell you, De Jesus' fans aren't used to this happening, having to watch him fight 3 rounds.
Well, he's definitely taking on a game opponent as far as heart. Miguel has no quit in him. He could have easily tapped out or complained about the cut. He's done neither of that.
Right there, there it is, there it is, there it is.
Nasty cut, that's gonna leave a mark.
Well, and I gotta tell you, being in that position, when you are giving everything that you can on a punch and that opponent is able to stand up, they're bleeding, and you can't get them to stop, and they go the distance, it's frustrating as the other fighter because you wanna finish. You wanna finish.
Yeah, those leg kicks, he receives them standing, sitting. Content to stand up and get a decision, which he surely will receive. Isaac De Jesus continues his run for glory.
Your winner by unanimous decision, Isaac De Jesus.